All right. The wait's over, folks. I know you've been waiting. Another rant. But this ain't really a rant. It's more of an observation on how dead the American spirit is. It's dead. It doesn't really even exist. It exists only in words and posts. And I know people come back at me, and I've gotten it. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You're just posting on Facebook and making stupid videos, thinking somebody wants to hear your fucking opinion. What am I doing? I can tell you what I'm doing. I'm not doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay? Makes sense? I'm not. Since this pandemic started, I ain't changed a bit about my lifestyle, and business is actually pretty good. I work every day. I go to people's houses. I respect them. They want to socially distance. I'm not an asshole. It's your right. You're an American citizen. Do what you want. You want me to stand 6 feet back? You don't want to shake my hand? That's fine. But if you extend your hand and you break that social distance, fine too. I ain't wearing no mask. I ain't wearing no fucking stupid ass rubber gloves in public. So that's what I'm doing. My middle finger is up to you, to the government, to anybody that's pushing this bullshit pandemic. Now, don't get into no scientific debate. You ain't no goddamn scientist, and I ain't either. And I don't even doubt. I don't even say, oh, COVID-19 is a fake virus, because I don't know if it's real or not. I assume it is, but I ain't worried about it. It's a fucking virus. It's like the flu. And I don't care if it spreads faster. The mortality rates are so low. They just got you scared. They got you scared. They got you punked into doing what they want you to do when they say do it. And you're all just eating it up. You're handing over your fucking liberties. You're handing over your fucking freedoms in the belief that you're a social distance warrior fighting the invisible enemy. And it's all bullshit. Makes you feel important because your life sucks. Makes you feel like you're fitting in because your life sucks. That's why. Because I think in Fayetteville, North Carolina, anyway, I see about, 1 out of every 5 people wearing a mask. So what do you think that you're not going to get COVID-19 wearing that mask? You are. That's why in the beginning they said, don't even wear one. Until special interests got involved. What are you doing, man? We can make billions off of this. Yeah, wear them. We can sell all these fucking masks. Make some money. Oh, yeah. Oh, take that back. You should wear it. You're not stopping yourself from getting the virus. You know that, right? The mask only prevents you from spreading it. It only slows it down. It doesn't even prevent it. It aids in the prevention. Okay? So do what you want. Wear a mask. I don't care. What do you care if I think you're a fucking moron? You shouldn't. But to turn around and shame people or try to shame people that aren't, or to try to call the authorities and rat people out for not following the rules, cops included. I heard a cop this morning on the news talking about, we don't get to choose the laws we enforce. Did that defense work at Nuremberg? We're just soldiers. You do have a fucking choice. And I'm not no anti-cop guy. Okay, I'm not. Unless I'm trying to get away with something and you're standing in the way, then it's like, fuck the police. But ultimately, I'm in favor of the police, and I support the police, and I'm not anti-cop. So don't get the wrong idea there. But if you give someone a fucking ticket for going to the beach, then you're the enemy. Fuck you. I get told all the time that my personal liberty, I'm being selfish with my personal freedoms and my personal liberties. And I've said it before that, your personal freedoms and liberties are worth my life, and mine are worth yours. The real heroes, the real American heroes in this pandemic are the fucking mom and pop shops that refuse to close. Okay? And everybody out there that owns their own business should be in defiance of this. What is it really gonna cost you? You might get a ticket. You might go to jail for a little bit. Good. Because they can't arrest all of you. And eventually, it'll get out of hand and they'll have to back down. And that's what fucking defiance is. That in itself is a revolution. Now, I go to work every day. My life hasn't changed one bit. I don't own a business that's been deemed unessential. And what are they anyway? Salons, hair salons? Can't get a haircut? Can't get a tattoo? Everything else is open. In one way, shape, or form, they found a way to make everything essential. In fact, most of the people that I fucking see wearing masks and preaching this fucking pandemic bullshit are people that don't even work, or they have government jobs that are paying them to sit on their fucking ass. So, of course, they're in favor of it. If I owned a business that was deemed unessential, I would still operate. I would be that guy. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? Besides opening up your throat hole and strapping on your knee pads and even the people that agree with me that what are you doing? I mean, we can't do much. And, we always talk about, it's in our Constitution that we can revolt. Well, seriously, me and about 6 of my fucking homies from back in the day could load up our fucking rifles and go out and cause chaos. And we could probably do something, but who's going to rearm us? We're going to run out of bullets and we got to eat. So that mindset is kind of like that's a fantasy. But what we can do is defy fucking laws that don't make sense. And these pandemic, essential, non-essential, social distancing, it doesn't make sense, okay? It just doesn't make sense. So we should be defying them. So the real heroes out there, I got all the respect in the world for doctors and nurses, don't get me wrong, but they're not on the front lines fighting anything. They're doing their fucking job. They're actually essential enough to be able to go to work. They're the lucky ones. The fucking heroes in this fucking pandemic is, I wish I knew her name, and I guess I should have fucking wrote it down. She's sitting in jail right now, and the governor's like, I'm going to help her out in her legal fees. Motherfucker, go open the goddamn cell. And to the police officers that are out there, well, it's just our job. We don't get to pick and choose. Fuck you. Yes, you do. If you give a mom and pop a citation, if you give someone a citation for being on the beach, or you arrest them for being in a park or playing baseball with their kid outside, then fuck you. You're the enemy. You're not a hero. You're not a warrior. You're nothing but a fucking minion. You're a spineless, weak-minded minion. If you're on Facebook telling people, you just don't care about people. I'm doing my part. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I got to say about that. That's my rant today. You might as well turn your flags upside down because we're in distress. Ronald Reagan even said, when authoritarianism, socialism, and tyranny comes to America, I'm paraphrasing, it'll be cloaked in an American flag. And what do we got? We got Donald Trump. I was liking Donald Trump. I really was. I don't like him the person, but as the president, I love him. But under his leadership, look what we got. And at first, I kind of gave him a pass. It's election year. Democrats are trying to do everything they can with this bullshit, impeachment. He's got to play along a little bit, but this is what we got under Donald Trump. This is make America great and keep America great. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, I've said it before, and I mean it. I wouldn't vote for a fucking Democrat. I don't give a goddamn who it was. I don't care who it was. Jesus Christ himself. Give me one of my greatest fucking heroes in the goddamn world. I wouldn't vote, well, he's deceased, but I wouldn't vote for my grandfather if he was a Democrat. But I went into that already. So, but I tell you one thing, this is not making America great, and this is not keeping America great. And I would have never thought that we'd get this type of tyranny under fucking Donald Trump. So think about that when you get into your political debates. Look at the big picture. What the fuck is going on in this country? That overwhelmingly, the majority, 99% of the people in this country are ready to fucking hand over their goddamn basic civil liberties, their civil rights, their freedoms, and their pursuit to happiness over some bullshit.